The last more complicated function I want to demonstrate is net present value. So before I do this, I'm going to put values over here. We'll have 10%, periods 0, 1, 2, and negative 1,000, 500, and 700. So, if you use the NPV function, you have to do equal NPV, parentheses, the rate, comma, the 500, 700, and then plus the minus 1,000. And that is dollars. So let's create a function where we don't have to remember to put the period 0 cash flow on the outside, shall we? So here we go. We're going to go to Developer, Visual Basic, hit enter a couple times, and our function will be public function net capital present capital value parentheses rate as single comma IO as double param array cash flows parentheses and the end of that as variant comma or excuse me apostrophe calculates the true net present value unlike the built-in net present value function. Apostrophe, this version allows an unlimited number of cash flows. That's when we did the param array in as variant. So we're going to have dim num cash flows as integer, enter, dim lowercase I as integer, and dim present value, it's going to be kind of our running count here, as a double. So hit enter and tab. If IO greater than 0, then IO equals negative IO. Num cash flows equal U bound, parentheses cash flows, minus L bound cash flows plus 1. What this does, this counts the cash flows. So it takes the upper and the lower and then adds 1 to it to get a true count. Present value equals 0. For I equals 0 to parentheses num cash flows minus 1, then tab. Present value equals present value, what it was stored in there previously, plus cash flows, parentheses I, divided by, parentheses 1 plus rate, in the parentheses, caret, parentheses I plus 1. Having to do all this because we start at 0 instead of 1. So hit enter, tab, we'll do that for all I, so next I, and then our function name, net present value, equals present value plus IO, and this returns the NPV. So let's test it. So equal net present value. We'll put in the rate. The IO comes next, and then the cash flows following. Click OK. And let's see. Let me put a comma. There we go. So the way this function works, you have to click through each one. So I can't drag. But that's okay because maybe you're moving things around, etc. But this gets at doing the NPV function, all inclusive, and not having to worry about adding G2 at the end. It's included in the formula itself as a cash flow.